we've got the lawyer on the line with us tonight to try and get a sense then and make sense of what is happening here. And I do understand that Mr. Philani Shangase is on the line with us. Mr. Shangase, good evening, and thank you so much for your time tonight. We just spoke to our reporter, Mweli, who is stationed outside the police station, where we do understand that you are currently inside. Are you then able to confirm for us tonight that your client has been arrested, or is he simply in there to meet with police officials?
No, he has not been arrested. We have had a meeting with the Provincial Commissioner, General Mkhwanazi, to ascertain, to inquire whether these rumors that everybody has read about in the media are true, that there is a case against my client. So we have discovered, we have been informed that there is no case that has been registered against my client. So he's not going to hand himself over because he's not going to be charged with anything as yet. There's no case that has been registered with the police. So it's only bandied about in the media. That's all.
So what you're saying tonight, if I understand you then correctly, is that he is not one of the 12 that officials are talking about as alleged instigators?
No, he's not. He's not an instigator of violence. He didn't incite anything. There's no case that has been registered with the police either. So this has just been a smear campaign in the media.
So where do you think then where does he think these allegations emanate from?
I have no idea as to where these allegations emanate from. I have no idea. But we've just had the meeting with the police that confirmed that there's no case that has been registered against Mr. Dlomo. He's not being charged with anything. So we're here to inquire as to whether there's any substance to the allegations and as to whether he will be charged or not. So we have confirmed that there's no case that has been registered. He cannot therefore be charged. So it's not a question of him handing over. He's going back home. Thank you.
I wonder then, Mr. Shangase, before I let you go, if you've managed to speak to him to find out where he thinks these reports that then found themselves in the media, because it's really formed part of what the media has now learned to say this could be an investigation. And as you say tonight, that there is no case that he's registered. I wonder if you were able to speak to him as your client to get a sense of who he thinks is behind this.
I'm with my client, and we just finished a meeting with the Provincial Commissioner of the SAPS. He informed us that there is no case that has been registered against Mr. Dlomo. He cannot therefore be charged with anything. There must be evidence before he is charged. He cannot be charged based on the media statements.
And has he been requested then maybe to stay around the KZN area in order to avail himself, should there be a need for police to further clarify certain things?
He lives in Durban, and he called me. We met here at the police station, and we had a meeting with the top brass of the SAPS, including the Provincial Commissioner. Like as I've said, we are informed that there is no case that has been registered against him. There is no evidence of any wrongdoing on his part as alleged in the media. He cannot therefore be charged with any criminal offense.
And Mr. Shangase, with the greatest respect, I would like to then ask you if it's possible. I know you say that you're with your client. Is it possible to put us on the line with him?
I'm still with the police, but we are now leaving. I'm not sure if you'll be comfortable with that.
Are you able to perhaps check for us, maybe?
Yeah, no, he's still busy with the police officers, but we're now leaving the police station and still chatting to them.
All right. And if I can then maybe say, because you are inside that police station, we do have a team that is currently outside, and that's Mweli Masilela. I wonder then if you might then be able to speak to them as you leave the police station, so maybe we can be able to hear from Mr. Dlomo himself, if it's possible.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. No problem with that.
All right, Mr. Shangase, thank you so much. I do look forward to that conversation here on Newzroom Afrika. Our reporters are stationed outside the police station, and I do believe that we still have Mweli Masilela on the line, who can then be able to, I can even see him right now on air, for him to then be able to speak to your client and to yourself as you walk out of that police station. I can assure you he's stationed at the gate if you're then able to.
Okay, no, that's fine. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That was Mr. Philani Shangase there, who was giving us a sense of what his client has to say tonight.